everyone, it's November 26th and I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing with my dahlia tubers now at this point. So the clumps were dug, they were washed, they were split, and then they were put into like flower pots like this. This one's a little bit overfilled, but it's okay. And they were left like this for 3, probably maybe going on 4 weeks now. So now is the time. They have been cured, meaning their skin is now toughened up, so they're not going to lose their moisture when I store it. And I can put them in plastic bags, just like these here, and I'll show you the process with some vermiculite. So this variety is Winholm Diane, so let's see what we have. I'd expect quite a bit since it's a little overflowed here. Yeah, okay. Just get that out of the way. Okay, so these are the Winholm Diane tubers. You know, we have anything from this size, and you can see like what I mean by the skin is cured. It's like when you get a potato. Like if you did this with a fresh tuber, that skin would be, sorry, let me get it in focus. That skin would be peeling off. But now it's kind of hardened, and so it keeps all the moisture inside, and then it stays this nice, hard, plump tuber. You can see some eyes there. So that's kind of what I'd be expecting. See these things? No problem. Those are just lenticels. They form to try and, you know, when they're during the kind of damper periods in summer, they might start forming. No problem. There are some varieties that are worse than others. Avoca Amanda for me, they're the ugliest tubers. They grow fine and the plant ends up being, you know, like 7 feet tall and beautiful, but covered in lenticels. So yeah, so I'll have, you know, ones this size here in comparison to my hand, all the way through to that one. You know, once they start getting bigger than my hand, I cut it off. I don't use any cinnamon or any sulfur or anything to cut put on the cut ends. I just leave it like that. So I'll have ones like that. I'll have smaller, thinner ones like this. All of these are fine. You can see the eyes are starting with this variety a little bit, so it makes it easier. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, here's one that was, see, this one was a little too skinny, and so it shriveled a little bit. Sometimes if they are too skinny, it's very hard to store or to cure. This actually, if it had an eye, I'm gonna keep it. It'll grow, even if it is a little shrinky dinky. That wouldn't be sent to like a customer, say for instance, but the rest of these look good. Yeah, all look very nice. Oh, sometimes, here we go. I've kept, for instance, this one, these two together, and what I'll do is, I did that because I had a hard time telling where the eyes were. There might be one right there. Yeah, there's probably one right there. But what I wanted to do, because they're both nice tubers, is see if another eye came up, and then I can split them and then have 2 tubers. So what I do next is every single one, well, I make a list and I put everything on the list of what I've got, and I tend to split it up at this point for what's for sale and what's for no sale. And then I have this archival ink pad. And I've had this now, I think this is going on the 3rd year for this one in particular. I got it just off Amazon, and I found that the stamps were still on the tubers, on the mother tuber when I dug it up, so excellent. Now let me see if I can do this with one hand. There. And then you can see I have this stampy guy, also bought off Amazon. It's upside down. And you have to think about it, it's mirror image, so what you're looking at is Win Diane. Obviously I can't put all the name down onto the tuber because I don't have that many letters available, so I have to start getting kind of inventive with what I'm going to do. And put it on there. And I do this with 2 hands. I don't know if this is going to work or not, especially if the tuber rolls around. you've got to try and kind of get it on an angle and make sure that it touches everywhere. Okay, that's not too bad for one-handed. So all of the tubers are stamped like this. And then they all go into the plastic bag like this. All of these will go in the same bag. Or you could put half in the bag, doesn't matter. And the amount of vermiculite in the bag is probably around the same amount of tubers as, same amount as you have put in of tubers. Small, medium, coarse, doesn't matter. I find it all works for my conditions. And then multiple bags will go into a styrofoam grape box. Let's see if I do have one here. Sorry, I'm gonna take you across here, like this. Got all my extra bags. So here's a styrofoam grape box, and this is where they all go into something like this. And here's my vermiculite. I use it year after year. I have several big bags like this, and I just get that from Uline. Yeah, so that's it. This is what I'm going to be working at. Oh, it's going to be a couple of weeks, I think, before I complete with this. So, hope everyone's tubers are storing well. Take care, everyone.